Michigan Avenue, the blue line, the red line. They're already saying that if they don't provide additional security on the trains, they're going to pull, national transportation funds, and it'll shut down the buses and the trains in Chicago. So if they don't comply, they are going to withhold funding. But I just hope Trump takes a bold initiative and deploys the Army National Guard throughout the city, especially, going into these primaries and even doing like a winter deployment in the city.
But it's interesting too, because I'm looking at this election map where I was there in Southern Illinois. It's all red. It is all red. Like my coworkers that are like, because the Indiana border is like 10 miles away. It's not far. So a lot of my coworkers just live in Indiana because they don't want to pay Illinois taxes and be part of that fucking communist-run state.
Even the Republicans aren't Republican enough. They have no idea how bad things are with Pam Bondi. Trump even had to tweet. He's like, everyone's telling me you suck. You better get something started here. And, everyone is screaming, will there ever even be one arrest? Are you going to arrest any of these people who tried to overthrow the government and are treasonous traitors? When will the arrests come of a high profile former administration official or political, Democrat? Who, when, where, why, how? What is Pam Bondi going to do about it? Is she sipping a daiquiri at a fucking pool right now?
He's going to deploy the National Guard too in Detroit. They told Governor Whitmer, and she's all like, no, we don't need that. I'm like, I think you kind of do. But to your point, Washington, D.C. is a fucking shithole. Like, it has some of the worst schools. It's crime-ridden. I think he's doing some good.
Yeah, for fuck's sake, the Capitol should be the first place you start. And then you choke Democrat, Marxist sanctuary cities financially. You choke them. And then you deploy the military and you flush out the whole system.
Then on top of that, he's doing what else is he doing? Like he's threatening to cut off funding for some of this shit. He's doing some good stuff.
When will these?
Like the problem is all these states when they got those Biden bucks, there is so much fucking construction everywhere. And they're like, oh, look at all these jobs that they're creating. I'm like, yeah, but some of these roads were already good. They're just ripping them down because Biden gave them money to work on construction projects that last like 2 fucking years. I don't know. It's a big mess, but I think it'll do them some good if they definitely bring in the National Guard there to Chicago.
Listen to this. List of taxes the average American is asked to pay: property taxes, sales taxes, state income tax, marriage license fees, local school tax, vehicle registration tax, business registration and permit fees, waste management tax, cigarette tax, court fees, dog license tax, driver's license fees, social security taxes, gift tax, unemployment taxes, estate tax, fishing license fees, garbage tax, gasoline tax, gun ownership fees, highway toll fees, hotel tax, hunting license fees, import taxes.
Fuck Charlie Kirk. He was a racist fucking terrorist.
Individual health insurance tax, inheritance tax, insect control tax, inspection fees, IRS interest and penalty charges, tax on tax, library card fees, license plate fees, liquor tax, luxury tax, Medicare tax, parking meter fees, passport fees, airport transportation tax, biodiesel fuel tax, professional license fees, recreational vehicle tax, self-employment tax, sewer and water tax, service charge taxes, sports stadium taxes, state park entrance fees, tanning tax, 9/11 service tax, telephone, federal excise and universal service fees, tire tax, and most of all, federal income tax.